Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette. Flawless. Signs Joan's turning into a diva during possible showmance with Chock Chapple. The Golden Bachelorette star Joan is really coming out of her shell amid her engagement with Chock Chapple. In fact, she's so confident that she may be getting some diva tendencies. The word diva is often used as a critique, but without divas, the world would have less drama. Maybe divas go overboard, using theatrics to call attention to themselves, but their histrionics can work well for reality TV. Please love messy scenes with high-drama cast members. While Joan kept it classy on the show, there are signs that she loves being a big star. Joan had a rough ride on The Golden Bachelor, getting rejected by clout chaser Jerry Turner. He later divorced his final rose pick, Theresa Nist, so she didn't get a happy ending either. Then, like a phoenix from the flames, Joan rose up on The Golden Bachelorette, fighting for love again. This time, she won the battle. While Pascal Ibu dumped her, and she didn't really click with hot dad Mark Anderson, she found Chock. The man that Pascal found stalkerish, Chock isn't a stalker, was Joan's favorite. Chock's attentiveness made her relax. Chock is someone with a lot going for him. He owns a successful insurance services business, as well as Lux Properties. Based in Wichita, Kansas, Chock's a practical Virgo man who dresses beautifully, enjoys sports, and loves being a dad. As seen in his post above, he also cooks simple and flavorful meals. However, while he was preparing some Kansas City BBQ for the game, Joan got fussy. She had a slight diva moment when she said she cut some fat off a pork shoulder because it was. It may well be gross, but they were filming, and Chock was sort of leading the production of the meal. She was helping him to make a recipe that is designed to be eaten before, during, or after watching the Kansas City Chiefs. It is football food, and Chock is the big-time football fan. His Kansas City BBQ requires the aforementioned pork shoulder, and when Joan talked about the fat being gross, it kind of ruined what was a pleasant and cherry video. Maybe it didn't need to be said. Also, when Chock tried to do something else in the video, inserting garlic cloves in the meat, she pretty much told him he didn't know how to do it. This was a bit rude and emasculating. Joan's got a man who cooks, that is fantastic. She seems to adore him. He fixed her closet too. Hopefully she won't take this kind of practical magic for granted. Practical types can make life better just by putting their common sense to work. Virgos like Chock are typically humble despite a lot of achievements. They are also detail-oriented and organized. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan is a sweet woman, but she's gotten really famous, and she needs to make sure that all the acclaim doesn't go to her head. Chock could really be a keeper. He stepped up for Joan in ways that a lot of men might shy away from. However, she needs to let him shine too, especially when he's in the kitchen. He made his famous Chock a noodle soup alone, and his clip was endearing. Joan Vassos. A name that once resonated with grace, composure, and the heartfelt vulnerability of a woman on a journey to rediscover love, might now be taking a sharp turn down the diva lane. The latest whispers from behind the scenes of The Golden Bachelorette suggest that Joan's budding showmance with the charming Chock Chapple could be fueling her alleged transformation. But are these signs of diva behavior the real deal or just the product of showbiz magnification? Let's dive into the drama, the sparkle, and the undeniable tension brewing on and off camera. The Joan we first met. When The Golden Bachelorette premiered, Joan emerged as the elegant widow with a timeless allure. Her story captivated audiences, her quiet demeanor a stark contrast to the flamboyance of some of her fellow contestants. She was the epitome of class, the woman everyone rooted for, the relatable protagonist in a room full of larger-than-life personalities. But as the episodes rolled on and Joan's connection with Chock deepened, so too did the whispers of her newfound flawless attitude, a term now laced with irony among her detractors. The flawless frenzy. The first sign came during a group date. a lighthearted pottery class meant to foster camaraderie among the contestants. Joan, typically poised and warm, reportedly dismissed the instructor's guidance with a sharp, "I've done this before." While her vase turned out museum-worthy, it was her icy response to a fellow contestant's compliment that raised eyebrows. "It's not luck," Joan reportedly quipped. "It's skill." It was a stark contrast to the Joan audiences had come to adore. Social media exploded with theories. Was this confidence or condescension? Had her blossoming connection with Chock given her a sense of superiority? Or was this merely the stress of competing under the glaring spotlight of reality TV? The Chock factor. Speaking of Chock Chapple, the retired firefighter with a boyish grin and a knack for storytelling seems to have become the center of Joan's world. Their chemistry is undeniable. A slow burn that fans couldn't get enough of. But insiders claim that Joan's growing attachment to Chock has coincided with her increasing demands on set. Joan's trailer now has a list of requirements taped to the door. An anonymous crew member revealed things like freshly cut white roses, almond milk chilled to exactly 40 degrees, and a daily massage appointment. It's as if she's preparing for her pop star debut, not a romance show. While Joan's requests could simply reflect her standards for self-care, others see this as the telltale behavior of someone enjoying their newfound star power a little too much. But is Chock encouraging this behavior? Rumors suggest he's not entirely innocent in the matter. Chock's role in the Diva arc. Chock has always exuded charisma, a trait that undoubtedly drew Joan to him. But sources from within the mansion, a mix of other contestants and production staff, claimed that Chock's constant affirmation of Joan's unmatched elegance might be fanning the flames. He calls her perfection personified. One contestant disclosed, rolling her eyes, "It's sweet, but it's gone to her head." Adding fuel to the fire, Joan and Chock reportedly insisted on a private dinner date after hours, a move that disrupted the show's schedule. Cameras were hastily set up to capture the romantic moment, but the crew's frustration was palpable. "They're treating this like their own fairy tale," a producer grumbled. "It's a reality show. Everyone else is here to play by the rules." Diva Joan takes the stage. Another turning point came during a charity event featured in the latest episode. The group was tasked with organizing a bake sale to raise money for a local animal shelter. Joan, ever the perfectionist, commandeered the operation. "No, no, no," she barked. "The cupcakes need to be arranged by color gradient. And who approved this signage? It's hideous." While the event raised a record-breaking sum, it also left a trail of bruised egos. Contestants who once admired Joan's grace were now questioning her motives. "She's acting like she's already won." One competitor lamented, "It's not the Joan we knew." Behind the scenes, Joan's transformation has been the subject of heated debate. Some defend her, arguing that her behavior reflects the immense pressure she's under. She's just trying to maintain control in a chaotic environment, a close friend shared. And let's not forget, she's falling for Chock. That's bound to make anyone a little protective. Others aren't so forgiving. "She's forgotten why she's here," an insider said. "It's not about being flawless. It's about finding love and showing the world that second chances are possible." The audience reaction. Fans of the Golden Bachelorette are divided. Some applaud Joan for embracing her confidence and setting high standards. "She's a queen," one viewer tweeted. "Why shouldn't she demand the best?" Others, however, feel betrayed by her perceived shift. "We love Joan because she was relatable," a fan posted on a discussion board. "Now she's just another diva." Is Joan really a diva? As the season progresses, the question lingers. Is Joan genuinely becoming a diva? Or is this a narrative crafted for drama? Reality TV is notorious for amplifying personality traits and creating storylines that keep viewers hooked. It's entirely possible that Joan's flawless persona is a product of clever editing and selective storytelling. Moreover, Joan's journey is far from over. There's still time for her to redeem herself in the eyes of fans and her fellow contestants. Perhaps her connection with Chock will bring out the best in her, reminding her of the humility and grace that made her a favorite in the first place. The Diva debate continues. Whether Joan Vassos is truly transforming into a diva or simply navigating the complexities of reality TV stardom, one thing is certain, she's keeping everyone talking. From her flawless fashion choices to her meticulous standards, Joan remains a compelling figure in the Golden Bachelorette universe. As for her romance with Chock Chapple, only time will tell if their love story will stand the test of reality TV's relentless scrutiny. Will Chock's admiration ground Joan or inflate her ego further? And will Joan's pursuit of perfection cost her the very thing she came for? A genuine connection.